this is our axle. This is actually the main portion of what the project is going to be. Needs a lot of modification. The bolt pattern is 6 on 5.5, like old Chevy 1500 6 lug 4-wheel drive trucks. And also this was off of a wood chipper. This was what this axle was out of, and that's what we're going to start with. So basically we're going to take this, we're going to put a log arch on it, make a winch mount, and make a battery tray, and we're going to make this a little log arch for skidding some logs out of the woods. Okay, I'm going to make a cut. This is just a spare scrap piece of metal I had laying around. Second cut going right now. I'm going to cut the other side so it's nice and even and square, and we'll take the measurement from this one. It's a little bit shorter, and we'll cut the other one, make those 2 cuts, and get them in the other room. Alright, get this piece cut. Didn't waste any material there. That's all we did. And that's what we're left with here. About 42 inches. This 3-inch, yeah, 3 by 4 1/4-inch wall tubing. I mean, I had it from another project. Actually, I think I got this. Somebody made a ladder rack on a truck that I cut up for parts. I think that's where this came from. Both sides of this are cut. A little bit slow, I don't know, probably 10 minutes, 12 minutes a side, but does a perfect cut, gives you a really nice, clean, workable, usable end. Everything stays nice and square. So we got one more to do on both sides, and we can move on. This is a 1/2 inch by 5 piece of black pipe. Find it at any hardware store. This is what it's going to look like when you get it. I obviously cut this. Got the threads off the end there. This is kind of a project where I didn't really have a lot of time to go around and get some stuff, and with our current COVID-19 crisis pandemic going on, not every store is open. So this will do. This will definitely do. It's not perfect. I would have just got some dome tubing if it had been my choice. It wasn't. So that's what we'll do. The end result. We're going to use these for excuse me. We're going to use these for the pieces of pipe that are going to go through the log arch. They don't have to be quite exact in measurement. I'm going to just cut a hole through the 3x4 box tubing that I just cut, and we will basically put those through. It's a nice, you could just drill a hole and put the bolt through, but this gives you a nice long wear surface. And also I'm probably going to throw a grease fitting somewhere in there and keep some longevity to this. It's not super thick. I mean, again, like I said, if I could have gone to the store and just went down to the steel store and got whatever I want, I would have just got some dome tubing. A little bit thicker wall, probably 3/16 wall, but this will work for the time being, and it's not going to get a ton of use. Okay, so I marked these out. I could do it with the drill press. I'm just going to cut it with the torch quick because I'm welding these pieces in, measuring from that end down to here. It'll give me an even measurement regardless of this bottom. This is just where it's going to kind of ride on unit just above the axle. Let's get these cut. There we go, they are cut. Doesn't have to be super precise. Welding them in there, but it's a quick, easy way to do it. Okay, I've got these all lined up. I'm going to drill them all in one shot. Cherokee.
Like that.
Got the pipes welded in. Focus, you bugger. Anyway, got the pipes welded in here and ready to set the mounts on the axle. Okay, just made a couple quick cuts with the torch for this piece. This is the tongue. It's also off of a chipper, an old trailer tongue, and that's gonna go right to the axle. I'm gonna clean that up with the grinder and we'll get it fitted. Got both sides cleaned up, pretty dang even for a freehand torch cut, but that'll work. That'll give us the concave that we need to get a nice tight fit on there. Okay, I've got everything mocked up, just checking for squareness. I put a tack on it, weld a little bit more. Got her all welded So I cut a few pieces of flat stock. Got that gusted up.
Another good documentary you can watch on Netflix is Joe Cocker, Mad Dog.
I'll probably mount the battery there.
Came out a couple of years ago.
Just putting some grease fittings in.
Maybe you haven't had time to see it. Maybe you have
Both
some extra time now.
sides.
So it's on Netflix if you want to check that out. Where you just
Got
see
the
all
holes
this
drilled.
T-Rex,
Why my
2020
camera's
Rock
not
and Roll
focusing.
Hall of Famer. They'll be
But,
inducted this year. The new date is November 7th.
Getting awful close now.
So if you want more.
Just a little temporary setup. I gotta get a D-ring. I'm gonna weld on here. Weld that on. But for now, this will work just to test it out. I only ran the winch out. Also, just had the battery strapped down there. This is the first up. Let's see how it goes. Okay, that was a success. Well, that'll work. We are hooked up to this Cherry. It's quite a large tree, as you can see. It's about 24 inches on the butt. It's 19 feet long. Got a 10.6 and an 8.6. We're gonna pull her up, watch the log dolly do its job here. I have to pull ahead a little bit, yeah. Pull up a little bit. Okay, so we'll give it some room to walk right up there. Okay. We got her up off the ground. Well, you have to drag it out of the woods. And believe it or not, this little Jeep does a pretty good job at doing that. I usually keep the winch remote in one of my other hands here, but let's see if I can show you guys. There you go. There we go.